He's coming home. Safe.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Sequence. I'm your host, Trevor Plouffe, and today we got a good one. And what are we talking about today? Well, we're talking about base running. And what's funny about base running is it's such an overlooked part of the game. But every single spring training, a manager will get in front of the team and say, we're going to take base running seriously this year. We're going to find victories in the margins because we're going to be aggressive on the base pass. We're going to make them make a play. We're going to take the extra base, all of that. And you know what happens? You forget about it. In spring training, sure, you sprint to first base, you leg out doubles, but that's all to make sure your legs are healthy and can withstand game-like running. You don't practice plays. Base running is all about feel, intuition, being around the game. You do have to have some natural ability, I will say that for sure, but most of the good base runners just have those baseball instincts. So today, does it sound boring? A little bit, but we're not going to talk about running a ball out to first base. We're not going to talk about legging out a double or even a triple. Today, we're going to be talking about stealing home. Now, the first thing I think about, and a lot of people I'm sure also have this feeling, when you think about stealing home, you think about Jackie Robinson, Game 1 of the World Series in the 50s. I'm not even sure about that. Stealing home and Yogi Berra trying to tag him out, the umpire saying he's safe. Dan, roll the clip right now.
Robinson dashes to the plate. It's close, and umpire Summers calls him safe on the daring maneuver. But Yogi Berra doesn't think so.
Okay. I love that clip. I love the non-enthusiastic call by the umpire, and I also love that he was probably out. Yogi says he was out and maintained that for years, and I think the video also shows that. So I love that play, but let's bring it back into our generation here. In one of our game's best base runners, a guy that really does take it serious. He has the natural ability. He has the instinct. Let's talk about Bryce Harper. Now, this one has it all. It has, his good read. He picks the right time, the right pitcher, the right instance to do it, and we're going to dive into all of it. But first, let's see what kind of deal we got for you today. It's not quite time for the madness that is college basketball in March, but that doesn't mean the fun has to wait. DraftKings Sportsbook, America's top-rated sportsbook app, is giving all new players the chance to cash $100. New customers, you can bet $1 on any team to hit a three-pointer in any basketball game this week. And if your team makes it rain, cash $100. Sounds like a pretty good deal to me. So download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use promo code Jomboy to get your shot to turn $1 into $100 when you bet on any team to hit a three-pointer in any basketball game this week. That's promo code Jomboy for new customers to get a shot at 100-1 odds on any basketball team to hit a three-point shot. Only at DraftKings Sportsbook. Must be 21 or older. New Jersey, Indiana, Michigan, or Virginia only. New customers only. Restrictions apply. Winnings paid out in 4 $25 free bets. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER, or in Indiana, 1-800-9-WITH-IT, or in Virginia, call 888-532-3500. See ya. The date is May 6, 2012. We're talking Bryce Harper's debut season. He's only a month into the show, but from the get-go, he's been about that hustle life. And right now, our new producer, Dan, should be showing you the video of how he got to third base. Took third base right in front of Juan Pierre's face. Didn't even get that good of a jump, but like I said, he wants to show to his boys that he's going to take the extra base every single time he can. So he does it there, and now we're set up for the big play. Now, Worth is on first base. The count is 1-2, 2 outs, and there's 3 things that Bryce Harper is going to see before he decides that he's going to steal home right here. Now, he already had it in his mind that he may want to do this, but there are 3 things he sees right now that says, okay, I'm going to go do it now. So let's start the video up and see if you guys can find the 3 things. He's on third base right there. He checks where Polanco is, and Hamels picks over to the lefty first baseman, Lance Nix. And that's all Bryce needed to see. Do you think you got him? Okay, I'm going to tell you right now. Number 1, Placido Polanco, with it being 2 strikes now, is going to be shaded towards the 6 hole. So he might give a little glove pat to Bryce to keep him close at third. But as soon as Hamels comes set or lifts his leg, he's off. And Bryce knows this. Okay, so that's number 1. He says, as far as Placido gets off at third base, I can get off at third base. There's nobody else there. Number 2, obviously, Hamels is a lefty. His back is completely turned to Bryce, so he can't see how far he's getting off. And number 3, like I said, is the lefty first baseman, Lance Nix. Now, a right-handed first baseman can get that throw, feed it right to home, no problem. With a lefty, you got to turn your body to throw home, and that's all a guy needs to be safe. So Bryce sees Placido get off, Hamels is a lefty, first baseman's a lefty, and he knows it's go time. So now he's at third base. He just saw the pickoff move, and he's like, okay, I'm going to get off. There's Placido in there. See, he's like kind of giving a little glove tap, but as soon as he comes set, Placido's back. Bryce knows that. Hamels lift his legs, and boom, Bryce is off. And you see that little hesitation by Lance right there? The throw had to be perfect. It wasn't, and now he's safe. All because Bryce saw that pickoff before. He knew all those 3 things were happening. And like I said, he's about that hustle life. He wants to go back in the dugout with his boys, and they're all fired up now. Look at him. He loves that. He loves everything about that. And that all stems from him just paying attention. Watch this right here. Shuffle, shuffle. Oh, he's picking up. Boom. So the second there, he doesn't even turn his hips. He's got to make sure he goes to the plate. But that's all it is, man. Bryce being a heads-up baseball player. Next pitch. Look at that. Pop up to shortstop, inning over. But it doesn't matter. They already got the run because Bryce is a hustler. Look at Psycho Bryce right there. He's crazy. But he just got to run for his team, and all the boys love him. Watch this right here. Safe. And that's all we got for you today on Sequence. Always be heads up. And when a coach says, hey, let's focus on base running this year, actually focus on base running this year because it'll win you games.